Hi book besties and welcome to this new video, the first video of 2025, which is crazy that I've been doing this since June, I think, so 6 months. Anyways, in this video we are going to set up my book journal for 2025 because I have been making a book journal for the last 2 years. I got into reading in the summer of 2022 and I started a book journal for 2023, 2024. My 2023 is on my bookshelf, but I have my 2024 here. It's unfinished, but you know, we are just going to look past it. I'm just going to show you what it looked like, and then so we can move on to the new one and see what I can change and stuff. I already started doing like some things a little bit yesterday, but nothing major. Anyways, so this is my book journal from 2025. It's from 2024. Oh my gosh. It's from a store in Belgium and the Netherlands. I don't know if they have it elsewhere in the world. Maybe Europe. That's possible, but I don't know for sure. Called Hema. And I'm just going to quickly go through it. This was my title page. It's just a quote about reading and then 2 different kind of papers. But I think I've already done like a quick flip through in my Let's Do Bookish Things video. But we're just going to do it again because YOLO. And then on the next page I have my reading goals for the year and how I rate my books. And I have a book log with all the books that I read. I do want to do this again this year because this is one of my favorite things to like see which book and how many stars I rated them, if that makes sense. It goes further on this side, and then a series tracker. I want to do this again too because it was the best. Some books that were on my physical TBR when the year started, and some covers of them. As you can see, I did not read each one of them. The alphabet challenge did not complete. The how many pages I read in a day, I did complete that, but I don't know if I want to do it again this year. It is fun when it's finished, but it is hard to like be consistent with it and update it every day. This is which rating I gave every book. A genre tracker, like a page that I saw on Pinterest. I have to see 24 books of 24, and people take this differently each time because people say it's like 24 books I wanted to read in 2024, but I take it as books that I wanted to read, books that have been on my TBR for a long time, and I completed it with books that have had the most impact and maybe the best books that I read in 2024, if that makes sense. Then I did a list of all the upcoming releases and if I bought them because I saw it on Pinterest. Everything that is here is from Pinterest. Because I'm not that creative to think about my own ideas. But it was the best thing because it was so, how should I say it, organized that I didn't have to think if I already bought it or not. Here are some, how do you say this? Reading challenge prompts, like a book longer than 500 pages, a book that became a movie, etc, etc. Battle of the Books. This is not complete. I have to put the covers here and the titles here until I have one book of the year. Here are the yearly statistics. This was the second year that I've done this. And let me see, the number of books I've read and the number of 5 stars I've given it, the days I've read, the favorite book and the least favorite book were all okay. But to calculate how many pages I've read each month, like I had to go to Goodreads and find the correct edition of the book so that I can know how many pages there were in it. So I kind of want to do like a different page tracker this year, but still do one. And then I had like some covers left, so I put it there. And then I have some pages from books, like not pretty things. I did, however, love the things of April, like the reads I did that month. This is from Wild Love, and this is Funny Story. I don't know, I just love how this looks. And then Yours Truly and Just for the Summer. The same. I think those were the pages that I did in... Oh no. This was what I did in the video of doing bookish things. The Powerless page and the Love Unwritten pages. I love this, it's so cute. I apparently also did a beach read page, not finished. People We Meet on Vacation page, not finished. And a book lovers page, not finished. So for this year, I don't want to do like monthly, like, oh no, I want to do like different spreads, but I don't want to do monthly things like this because I don't know, I just never finish them. It's the second year in a row and I never finish them. But I can hold a few pages on the back of my journal after the spreads to like make an aesthetic page from the best books that I've read in the year, if that makes sense. So that I don't have to be like very consistent, because the more I have to do it, the less I do it. So this was my past journal from last year, and this year is this one. It's just a plain green one that I saw on Amazon. I have no idea what else to do, so it's going to be an adventure. I'm going to take you guys along for the ride, so yeah, brace yourself because it's going to be crazy and chaotic, probably. Anyways, let's get started. Okay, hi, good morning. It's the next morning. Sorry for this different angle. It's the best I could do. Well, now that I think about it, it's not. But it's okay, so we're just going to keep it this way. I'm going to give you a update on the reading journal progress because I spent my entire afternoon yesterday on journaling and making some new pages. I don't know what I already showed. I think it was these different pages, but I completed the log and like put marker on the lines so I could like divide it a little bit. Then I made this 25 and 2025 where I'm going to put covers of 25 books that I want to read in this year. And on the next page I'm going to do a daily page tracker, like how many pages I read in a day. I have done it in my journal from 2024 too. And I am going to do it now too, because I like how it looks, but I'm going to do it with less colors. And just, yeah, I don't know. I'm going to have to figure something out. As you can see, I put post-its where I want certain pages. And then I did this, pages per month with little squares. I'm going to color each square equals 50 pages. So another page tracker kind of thing. Books read per month, a little overview again. Just coloring the amount of squares that I read, you know. And a trope tracker again with little squares where I put all of my favorite tropes in here, and I'm going to like color it. You know how this works. Then I did a genre tracker. I don't know if this is going to work, but again the same thing with a little legends. Like I'm going to color it per month. Like every month is a color, and then color it how many genres I read each month. You know, and this is a series tracker that I started, but I don't like how it looks. So I don't know what I'm going to do now. Am I going to work, or because I have to go to work in the afternoon, so I can do some new pages. Because I still have a lot of work to do, but I have to figure it out how I'm going to like make each page and stuff. But I do have a lot of inspiration from a certain TikTok account, Reading with Michaela, and she has these TikToks posted about her reading journal, and I took a lot of pages from her and like changed it to my aesthetic of the reading journal that I want. But I took a lot of inspiration for pages from her account, so definitely check out her account because it's amazing. Yeah, I'm lost each time again. It's so pretty. Like, look at this. Can you see it? Yeah, I think you can. It's perfect, and I saw one on my For You page and I just got lost on her page and like watched every video. Followed her on Instagram because the TikTok is getting banned. I don't know how that is going to go, but yeah. Anyways, I'm going to continue making some pages now. I'm going to resume my series that I'm watching and yeah, make some new pages and we'll see how it goes, you know. I want to like do a lot because I still have a lot of work to do. So yeah, let's get to work. Hi everyone, we're still sitting at my desk. It's Saturday the 18th of January and I'm pretty much done with what I want to do for now, like all of these spreads for now. The only thing that I have to do is add some covers for the 25 and 2025 page. And I just printed some covers from books that have already done a cover reveal or are already out, but that I really want to read. There are some books that are not on here because they don't have a cover reveal yet that I could find on Goodreads, like Lake from Billionaires, Book Tree, Rewind It Back, I think it's called, from Liz Stamford, from the Windy City series, book 5, and there was another one, but I forgot. And I don't really want to like put a black cover, like totally black with just white letters and white words on them in my journal, so I'm just going to wait until the cover is revealed and then I'm going to add it in the book, in the journal. But for now I'm just going to cut all of these and put it on a page and figure out how I'm going to make 25 of these covers work on one page, because I don't think that is going to be very easy. But you know, we have to make it work. So there isn't really another option than to just try. So let's go! Okay, I think I'm going to end this video right here because the covers are on the page. There's still room to add more. And I think I could fit 5 rows. So perfect. But I don't think I'm going to add more pages. Maybe I will in the future, but for now I'm just going to keep it like this and like start reading, because it's the 18th of January and I haven't touched a single book. So you know, I'm going to do a final flip through of what it looks like right now. I might add more stickers on the pages and, you know, add some details, but for now we're going to keep it like this, because yeah, why not? So on the front page is an envelope for all the receipts of the bookstores that I buy, like all of the books in. Here is something that failed miserably. And here is going to be a calendar, but I still have to add it. A log of all of the books that I've read this year, and each square is a book. A book log, covers for the 25 books that I want to read in 2025. I'm still going to add more. Daily pages tracker, how many pages I read every day. Then how many pages I read in a month. Each square is 50 pages. how many books I read in a month. Each rectangle in a row is how many books I read in a month. This is a trope tracker with all of my favorite tropes like friends to lovers, enemies to lovers, fake dating, one bed, single parent, accidental pregnancy, age gap, small town, and a second chance romance. Genre tracker. I don't know if I'm going to have enough space for romance, but you know, series, I'm going to add more. Why do I only have one page for the series? I might wanna like add a few pages at the end to keep track of more series because this is not going to be enough. A bookish bingo with some prompts like 2025 release, debut novel, pretty cover, reread a favorite, hazmap. These are all, I think most of these prompts are from the Reading with Michaela account on TikTok. I'm going to show it after. And then on here on the next page I have space for the covers that match each prompt. Here I have the Taylor Swift reading challenge again from Reading with Michaela. It has titles like When Emma Falls in Love, and it's a book you can put down. Speak Now is a book with a wedding. I Bet You Think About Me, a book you can't stop thinking about. I Wish You Would, a second chance romance. The Lucky One, a book with a famous main character. King of My Heart, a book with king or queen in the title. This Is Them Season, a small town romance. Our Song, secret relationship. Style, a reread. London Boy, a book with the British MC. This Is Me Trying, a book you regret reading. And SLT, a book that surprised you. Then a page for all of the rereads, because this year I noticed that, like last year actually, I noticed that I did read a lot of rereads and I kind of love the idea of having like a page dedicated to all of these. So this is this. Again, all of these are copied from Reading with Michaela, published by year, to be read. Some books that have been on my TBR, but I still have to add more, but I was getting tired of writing. And the ABC challenge. Author backlist with all of my favorite authors. I still have to add the titles, but you get the point. And more space for the author backlist. Because for this I did add more pages. For the series tracker I did not, but for the author backlist I did. A list for all the releases. I did 2 pages. I was going to do only 1, but then I figured, what am I going to do on this page? So I just made it 2, because on my reading journal for 2024 I did this exact page, but with only 1, and I kind of thought that I wasn't going to have enough space. But with all of the books coming out in 2025, I figured I might want to like just put 2 pages if I have space left. That's okay. Better enough than to not enough, you know. New books, where I'm going to write all of the books down that I buy each month. January, February, March, April, you get the point. Book, Battle of the Book, each month has a favorite book. Putting the covers here, putting the titles here, where I complete each one of them until I have 1 book of the year. And this is it. Crazy. I really enjoyed setting up this reading journal and just watching a series on the background or listening to music and, you know, vibe, if that is a correct thing to say. I was less of a perfectionist this year, because if the covers are not straight on a straight line, I didn't mind. If the letters or the words didn't fit in the squares, not my problem. So I'm kind of glad that that changed too, because it was exhausting last year. Last year, fun fact, I started 4 different journals because I was setting them up and I was having these little errors that nobody would have noticed, but I was too much of a perfectionist and I just bought a new one and started all over until this one, which was my 4th. But yeah, anyways, I kinda wanna add somewhere throughout the year, like a page that I saw on Pinterest where each month has its own page, and it's like a calendar where you track how long you've read a certain book. Like, it's a calendar and then you, how do I explain this in English? You mark the dates where you've read a certain book, and then below the calendar you put like a legend where you color a square in the color for a certain book and you put the title next to it. I don't know, it doesn't make sense if I explain it, but if you look it up on Pinterest, it's amazing. It looks pretty cool, so I might add that later in the year. But for now, I'm going to stop this and start editing this video. So if you enjoyed, please consider subscribing. It's completely free. It would help my channel so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment if you have a reading channel and which books I should add to my 25 in 2025, because I need more books. I only have 14 of the 25. So give me book recs, okay? So yeah, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!